The sun is out, the grass has been cut, and the lines are drawn for day 2 of the Indiana Hoosiers and Michigan Wolverines. I'm Joe Brennan. Joined alongside me is Luke Brenneman. Hello and welcome into Andy Moore Field here.
Coming off that opening conference sweep over Purdue.
Well, Indiana Langford second in today's order here with a full count. And Bree goes upstairs, taken for ball 4. It's a 6-pitch walk. It puts a runner on first. Now it's in Ava Costales and Ella McVeigh. Here's a hard hit ball out to center field, and there's even more offense. The Wolverines picking up right where they left off yesterday and get a 2-run bomb here in the top of the first.
Michigan has just woken up. You know, this team, they're young, Joe. We talked about this. They are really finding their own at this time of the year, and there's no better time than to go up against Bree Copeland.
Was really capped off by a 3-run bomb off the bat of Sealer there in the top of the 5th inning, as here's a chopper over to the hot corner. Cooper to first, and Stone puts it away for 2 outs.
It's 3-2, Joe.
3-2. This one lifted up into the infield. Cooper has a beat and puts it away for out number 3. So Indiana able to stop the bleeding a little bit here, but it was Maddie Erickson who just crazy. Cora Bassett 9 for 13 this season. Bree Copeland, a team leading 12 of 15, as there's a hard hit ball out to right field and into the glove of Stevenson.
You know, Joe, that happened a couple of times yesterday. Hoosiers hard hit.
Aggressive Indiana is on the base paths, Luke. This team 77 steals through 32 games as Copeland goes down swinging.
Unbelievable
She
pitch.
might be trying to get something on the board here early for the Hoosiers. Payoff pitch gets her looking. Talk about a great start for Hain, getting things going, and a backwards K.
Experience-wise, when you get later on in the season into tournament play. However, for Michigan,
as a hard hit ball out to right field, bounces off the wall. Bassett can't track it down. Conway headed for third. She might be headed home. No, they'll give her the stop sign. But it's a lead-off triple for the freshman Conway.
how about that? To my point, you know, these youngsters, they play with nothing to lose. They play with energy, and everybody is starting to rally around them. You know, an experienced veteran head coach has to just love the young feel of this Wolverines team, and there's nothing more fun than winning, and that's all they've done the past.
To bunt in this situation, trying to get that run home, but Stevenson will take a hack out to left field, and Minute can't get underneath it. 1 run will come home, and it's a stand-up double that puts another run on the board for the Wolverines.
I mean, it's extra.
This Big Ten class certainly has a lot of stellar freshmen, as here's a shallow fly ball out to center, and it's Benson able to reel it in for the out.
Yeah, that's a huge first out with that runner.
Hands on a foul ball here in the stands, you can redeem it for a free soft drink. There's a slow roller over to Copeland, who zips it over to Stone for 2 away.
I mean, does it get much better than that? How about free attendance in the first place? And then you can go cash in 2 outs, then go 2, 3, 4 next inning, rather than letting this spiral out of control with how good the bats have been at the top of the order.
3-2 and a walk here to get runners on first defense and 1 right on the warning track. They have certainly been hitting this ball deep today. Here's the 2-2 with 2 away. Slow roller right back to Cooper. Picks it up and flips it to first with ease. And that will do the top of the 2nd inning. And Hain lost it. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Stone will take her base. Hain lost it on the windup. Pitch went behind her. Running out there in center field for the Hoosiers in place of Kinsey Mitchell. 0-1 pitch, Van Brandt lays down a bunt that goes right back to the circle, and a fielder's choice here for the Wolverines as they put 1.
Probably going to get a pitch to hit here, Joe.
Right-hander deals. This one a hard hit ball over to third. Andrews now trying to make the play. She will advance, but Indiana now with 2 outs on the board once again off of fielder's choice. Maybe once again might still be dealing with lack of friction right there, as this one is sent foul down the left side. Sealer coming on, tried to make the Superman play out there in foul territory.
It really making Hain work, though. Very impressive at bat.
The 1-2. This one popped up out to left field. Sealer has a beat, and a can of corn put away for out number 3. Indiana once again leaves the runner stranded on flip-flop, changing positions. 1-1 from Cooper, lifted up out to center field and dunks in for a base knock.
Everything's going the Wolverines' way right now. A spinny ball, kind of on the
Solid bats. She is one of 4 Wolverines with 16 RBIs as the Hoosiers able to retire the lead runner. How about the connection between the center infielders right there with Benson and Van Brandt?
Yeah, that ball was a rocket, Joe. Benson able to stay in front.
The right-hander deals and can't find it. So a 4-pitch walk there from Cooper. Now puts runners on first and second. Ends herself in a 2-1 count. Cooper, the right-hander, kicks and fires. This one a roller over to Van Brandt. It's 4-6. They'll turn. No. Cooper able to retire the runner at second.
To it. The ball wasn't hit hard enough to turn 2.
Off speed right there. And after the strike, though, we've got a little bit of a pickle, but Indiana can't do much about it, trying to keep the runner nonetheless. An 0-1 count here for Stevenson. This one, a hard hit ball out to Kettleman in center, going back at the track, finds the dirt, rounding for second, now going for third. She'll head back for second after the toss, but it's a stand-up double that brings 2 runs home here for
3 RBIs now, and Michigan is up 5-0 in this one, Joe. Unbelievable out of the Wolverines, coming in to a hostile environment, a road territory, getting that. Yeah, she stopped us in that second inning, but they just keep pouring on the hits, and I mean extra base hits. That's a huge strikeout to end the inning.
And right there, Alex Cooper gets her first strikeout of the...
Where else? Bloomington loves their softball, and what do you not love about this series? 2 of the most talented teams in the conference.
3-2, gets her looking. Alex Cooper. That one a beeline for the heart of the zone. Benson squares around a bunt, laid down beautifully. Can she beat it? No. Talk about Hain doing it on the field in this circle. Doesn't matter.
They're getting anybody ready in that bullpen.
Hard hit ball out to left field and into the glove of Sealer. How about the day from Hain? She's gone 3 up, 3 down.
And if to do that for you, but a good chance to get on to lead off an inning.
0-2 for McVeigh. This one popped up. Now on the left side, Benson with his sun in her eyes, able to make the grab. Green light, so ahead in that count. Nonetheless, 3-1, takes his swing, pops one up, shallow left field. Benson able to make the backhanded grab.
Yeah, to your point, Joe, I've always...
And now we've seen her in the past 3 games as well. 3-2. This one a roller over to Copeland, able to get it off the dirt and into the glove of Stone. Indiana goes 3 up, 3 down. What a response.
Look out with that phone.
0-2. Oh, what a play. Made it the hot corner. It's Erickson snaring it out of the air. And Bree Copeland is retired off a...
But I'm pitching scoreless baseball through 4, and that could change right here.
Here's a hard hit ball out to right field, and it's out of here. Indiana gets on the board for the first time today.
There's the announcer's jinx for you, Joe Brennan. How about that? Hain hadn't given up a hit yet, and then a big fly. If anything could spark this home crowd in Hoosier lineup, it would be Taylor Minnick, and that is a huge first run on the board, hopefully cracking the seal for the Hoosier faithful, and we might have ourselves a ball game by the end of the bottom half of the 4th.
That's the kind of hit that can really spark. Hain so far just 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, only 1 hit given up. And make it 2. Sarah Stone out to right center field, trying to turn it into 2, and she will. Sarah Stone, have yourself a weekend. And she's having some fun out there as well.
How about Sarah Stone? What a good piece of hitting here. Going right up the gut into right center for the double, and also using her wheels to get to second. Typically a Hoosier where there's a chance. Got to capitalize.
2-0, a blooper out to center field, dunks in for a base knock. Now runners reside on the corners for Indiana, and this offense is starting to find its groove.
Yeah, here we go, Joe, and that brings up Avery Parker, who's typically the Hoosiers' cleanup hitter. So look for her now in the 6th spot with runners on the corners to feel very comfortable in a situation like this, looking to drive.
The 1-2. Parker swings and misses. What a play right there from Hain. The freshman on fire right now.
Yeah, the high heat. That's a perfect pitch to go to when you're ahead of the count. Obviously a batter.
Here's the 0-2. Thompson pops one up, shallow left field. And the catch made you hold your breath a little bit, but McVeigh comes up with it. Indiana
For the second strike, so weird start to the 5th inning.
1-2, pops one up out to left. Benson makes the play.
How about that jump by Benson, getting all the way nearly to the line. That was a perfect read from a shortstop and a huge first
To start off this ball game, pivoted over to Cooper, and it's been her the whole way. Here's a hard hit ball to left field. This one's out. The Michigan Wolverines, when it rains, it pours. An onslaught of offense.
That ball got out of here in a hurry, Joe. A no-doubter, to say the least. How about Kiki Thole? We'll take that run right back, says the Wolverines.
Kiki Thole with her 6th home run of this season, now tied for 2nd on this Wolverine squad. That one just seemed to keep
that ball
about 200 feet and some change. As now Valamont faces a 1-1, a sharp grounder and a quick reflex right there from Cooper in this circle. How about that? So a 1-0 count here for Conway. So right-hander Cooper lets this one fly. Ground ball over to Van Brandt, over to Stone, and that will do it.
However, she has struggled in the batter's box, so no better time to get it going than with nobody out in a game where Indiana needs base runners. However, she does have the lowest on-base percentages. Looks at ball 4.
There's a 5-pitch walk from, she's been relying on that fastball a lot today, and it's been working all day long as well. There she goes with a changeup and gets Benson looking, making the circle. And right now, Hain is having herself a field day so far as Bassett takes a tough one to the arm. Oof.
Yeah, check swing there. She didn't go around, so she's going to get awarded the base.
Trying to work their way back into it. 1-2 for Copeland, out to left, and can't get to the outfield and into the glove of McVeigh. A tough series this weekend here for Bree. 3-1. And Minnick takes a 5-pitch walk. The bags are juiced, and the cleanup hitter in Sarah Stone. Here a 1-1 count with 2 away. Stone pops one up out to center field. Conway puts it away with ease.
Just missed it, Joe.
A tad underneath, and Bree, Cooper, and Montgomery. Here's a slow roller back over to Cooper, able to glove, fires it over to first, and puts out number 1 on the board.
Yeah, good start for Kleiman, and a really good play by Kleiman.
Here's a hard hit ball, shallow center right field, and it's Van Brandt able to reel that one in.
This is big for Indiana. You put in
focused on goals as much as the system, as Luke pointed out earlier. As one pops over Kleiman's head, they try to make the throw, but can't get the hose in time. A great run out right there from McVeigh.
Spiral out of control with 2 outs.
And she's trying to do it by not giving anything easy to Sealer, but throws her 4 pitches outside the zone.
Langford, though, fighting it off. Back into this count. See the 1-2 again.
1-2. Gets her swinging. Went to the off-speed, expecting the heat. Things were starting to go in Indiana's direction, but quickly the bats coldened up once again. Here's one right back to the circle, but a great play made by Hain. She bobbled it for his second.
Drink.
Are you a more of a fan of Coca-Cola products rather than Pepsi?
Absolutely.
3-2, hard hit ball out to center field. And once again into the glove of Conway. She's seen a lot of action so far today in the way. Hain lets this one fly. Pops foul down the left side, but it's Erickson who makes the play in foul territory. And Indiana goes 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of this.
And then they capitalize when they like one.
Here's a sharp grounder over the head of Kleiman into the glove of Benson. Tries to make the throw, but can't in time. A great run out right there from Erickson. Hey, she's just given up 3 hits so far. and kept the Hoosiers at 1 run all day long. There's a swing and a miss. A throw over to second. They lay down the tag, not in time. And it's a stolen bag here for the Wolverines. Here's a hard hit ball out to right field. Finds room to land. Bassett with the cutoff throw to Van Brandt. The Wolverines send 1 run home. And the Hoosiers aren't going to stop her. It's Della Monica putting the 7th run on the board.
5-run lead, a 6-run lead. How about this day Kiki Tholes putting together? Hit a no-doubt solo shot earlier, now an RBI double. The Wolverines are clicking on all cylinders right now.
Kleiman just trying to keep this within reason for Indiana to try and make a comeback. Here's a grounder over to Cooper. Now Stone back to Cooper, lays down the tag. Can't do it in time.
Could be a big day for both teams, where Michigan, going for the sweep tomorrow.
Slow roller over to first. Stone makes the easy play.
And then the Hoosiers, you don't want to get swept in your first 2 series of
That might even feel like it's 12-1. But nonetheless, pop up here down the right side. It's Van Brandt putting it away for out number 3. So another run added on here in the top of the 7th.
Get them. They're not done yet. Gloves on the head. Put anything on your head if you can get a 6-run comeback in the final frame. And how about that to start it off?
A rope down the right side from Cooper. She's headed for 2, and she'll stand up cleanly. How about that? A leadoff double for Indiana.
It's exactly what
5th, 0 for 2, had a ground out as well back in the 3rd. Here's the 1-1 with Cooper on second. Hard hit ball out to left field. Coming on his Sealer, making the play.
It's a big out right there. Bit bad for Bassett.
And that one hit her again. She's having a tough day at the plate.
Yeah, but that's another base runner. She ate
all day long. Here, no surprises. 1-2. Bree waves by. A tough weekend for Bree.
Unbelievable pitch from Hayne. Copeland, head down, and has caught Indiana at the right time. And if I'm anybody in college baseball, I don't want to see Michigan right now.
2-2 gets her looking. Add another strikeout to her total today. An absolute clinic from Hayne in this circle as the Michigan Wolverines now claim the series. 2 games up on Indiana with 1 to go. Hoosiers still winless in Big Ten play.
Yeah, Joe, just another dominant win from the Wolverines. They're coming in to